Hello everyone and welcome back to my Dress Up Darling. This is season 2, episode 2. Last week we started the season and episode 1 was incredible. Like, I really loved it. I already love this show. Episode 1 of season 2 had like excellent animation from start to finish. Like the cosplay stuff is just as good as ever. The comedy is just as good as ever, if not better. Everything was firing on all the cylinders last episode. So I think we could be in for an amazing season. I can't wait to jump into more. So we're not going to waste too much time on an intro. Let's just start recording it. Let's start watching the episode. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And go to my Patreon account if you want the full-length reaction, early access, and exclusive videos. Here we go. My Dress Up Darling Season 2, Episode 2. It's like from Noah at the bottom. That's very funny. It's a good bit. Oh my gosh, this is a hell of a question. Don't deny it too hard. I feel like it's an awkward thing to ask people. I think you gotta ask them like individually. You can't ask them when they're both there. Aww. It's like he hasn't even considered it. Like it's just so out of it. She's so out of his league in his mind. That's why I said you don't deny it too hard. It's just no. It's just because he's awkward as fuck. Oh no. What? Who are you? Who are these motherfuckers? Oh, is that what's happening? Or is it something? Because, I mean... Oh... Oh, shit. Could it be me? I completely agree. Oh my god! Yeah, tell us the context here. Hairstylists. He's a very protective hairstylist, that makes sense. I'm not being mean to you! It was sweet that you did it for her. That's the important thing. Oh, look at that blush. Aww. It would have sounded like a clicking her tongue. Oh no. Is she actually sick? Is it gonna be a sick episode? You can equip boobs. Yeah, she's sick. Are you calling the teacher Hana-chan? Is this a teacher or is this a receptionist? Looks like she's their homeroom teacher. He's trying to secretly text. Aww. Oh my god, Gojo. Wait for those 3 dots. He's so worried. He's coming over. Oh, she looks very sick. Oh, and she sounds so sick. Oh. This is such a classic rom-com episode, but I love it. He's probably never done anything like that in his life. Oh. Get into bed. Oh, it's so strange hearing her voice like this when she's normally so active. Her voice is normally so out there. Yes, it's fine. You forgot who it was. It's Marin. Of course she's gonna have a hentai shirt. Oh, it's so funny. I love her room. Is this like the best day of her life? Like she feels like shit, but she's also being fed by the boy she loves. Oh. Oh. It's really good you came over. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, she's so adorable. She grab you? Don't leave. Oh. Stay with her the whole day. Yeah. When she's feeling a bit better, watch some anime with her. Like, once she's slept a bit, rested up, she would love to just sit there and watch anime. Wow, this voice actor is really good at doing like different stages of sickness with their voice. Don't get embarrassed. Oh. She can't yell. Oh, he's so cold. He got a cold. No. She's in cosplay, yeah. They got over their colds, nice. This is just, isn't it the first cosplay she did? She's a katana or whatever? What? Is it a character you love? Subaru. The fish. Space Idol's Cosmic Lovers. Alright. It's a visual novel. Oh my gosh. It sounds like Uma Musume. That's a funny twist on the game. You have to date, but in secret. It's a gacha term. Don't worry. Ah. No, we'd love to help. You seem like a sweet girl. I've only heard you say like 2 lines, but. Himeno Amene. What is, did that say his whole ass real name? I gotta go back. Oh my god, there's so many good jokes back to back. Okay. Oh, you two are gonna become best friends. You and Marin. No, no, no. This is so sweet. Are you a man? Are you a man? Nice! You're a pretty dude. What's your name? Himeno Amane? Amane is a pretty feminine name, isn't it? Well, actually, Amane would be the family name. Himeno. Himeno is a pretty feminine name, isn't it? Hey, he's a good cosplayer. Oh, that you can equip boobs title. He's equipped boobs. Is it on the boobs? Suzuka? I don't know if I remember Suzuka. If we know her. She took pictures. Aww. It is Shizuka-tan. Doesn't Shizuka-tan have massive tits though? Yeah. Great Spurts Festival. Oh my gosh, you gotta test that. Ah, she's the one that took the photo when the wind blew up her skirt? Right. What's the glue for? He can't stop thinking about it. Ah. Ah. Yeah. Ah. Do your fans online know that you're a guy? Or did you choose a name that's feminine specifically to hide it? Seems good. I love Marin just like yapping. It's so great. You got boobs, yeah. Go right now? Let's go get some boobs. Of course she wants to see them. Whoa! Oh, we didn't get an ED last time. Hell yeah. This is a great art style. Oh my gosh. Oh, Osu, that's fun. This is a great ED, I love it. Oh, cool. Just so inspired. I loved every second of that episode. Every second of it. Truly. Can I go back and see something? When Gojo said what his name was, what did the subtitle say? I need to see. I need to see. She said I thought so. It's so good. Wakano Gojo, his whole ass real name. That's really fucking funny. The person who I think I thought this in season 1 as well. Do they have the same person doing the subtitles for season 2 as they did for season 1? Because like, I don't know, is there a way for me to find that out? Because oh my gosh, it was like, I remember season 1's subtitles for this show being amazing, and it has not disappointed in the slightest. I don't even know how I would find this out. Oh, have I found it? Hang on. I found a Crunchyroll article that's gonna have it has the anime staff, but do they also put on the person who did the subtitles? No, it doesn't look like it. Anyway, it doesn't really matter right now. But oh my gosh, like just stuff like that, like his whole ass real name, and stuff like her saying "holy melons" later in the thing, and the Spurts Festival. Like, I feel like those are things. Like, I don't think she literally said "holy melons" in Japanese. She said something else, but "holy melons" is like a good joke to put there. And I imagine the Spurts Festival. I imagine there was a different pun there on probably Sports Festival and semen in some way. But the Spurts Festival is a really good one. It just seems like there's a lot of really inspired translation choices in this show. And I love that also they're properly doing the subtitles on screen, like where they're supposed to be, so that we're hitting those jokes properly. Because this show is very fast paced with its humor. And they're squeezing jokes in a lot of different places, and so I'm so glad that it's keeping up. That the subtitles are keeping up, where I don't feel like I'm missing anything really. So that's amazing. I'm so glad about that, because there are some shows that I just like. There's stuff that isn't being translated, and I just have to kind of accept it. I just have to go, like, if I want to know what that is, I'll look it up later. But like in the moment, it kind of ruins the moment because I don't know right away what the joke they're making is. So I'm glad that this show is really doing it properly, and like even like matching the subtitles, like trying to match them properly. You know, like his whole ass real name is the same sort of, you know, color scheme, and the cos name Marin down there is the same color scheme. So so I really appreciate that. Oh man, this episode was so good. This is like this is setting up for an elite season of anime. Genuinely, like season 1 was so funny and good, and then heartwarming, and like everything about it was so great. And this is hitting that mark and maybe going even further for me right now. Like, they're not even doing crazy. Like, something that I really loved in the first season was the them discovering cosplay, and like sorry about my hair right now, but them like sort of not discovering cosplayers and discovering what it was, but them discovering like how they work together, and like how to make this stuff, and like doing all that stuff. I thought was like a really great part of the show, and the fact that it was so fresh to them, and they were so excited about it, was something very unique to the show, and something that I was very excited about. So like seeing Marin, seeing herself in the mirror as these like characters, and how excited she got, was like a really incredible feeling. So as we're going into season 2, you kind of can't have that as much anymore, because the characters at this point have done quite a bit of cosplay. So now they're more proficient at it. It would probably get a little tiresome if every time Marin looked at her cosplay, there was like a really emotional moment of her, of that stuff happening, you know? So like we know that can't happen, that's not going to be present this season, but they've still given us a lot of really fucking cute moments already in 2 episodes. And I feel like, and maybe it's just been a while since I've seen season 1. I feel like it's only been like a year since I've seen season 1. Like, I think I rewatched it somewhat recently. But I feel like the humor has taken a major step up. I'm laughing a lot at these episodes. I really, really like them. So like they've definitely like filled like the hole that was left from that feeling that you can't really get back, just on account of the fact that the show like is continuing. Like the fact that there's more of the show means you're losing some of what was originally in the show, but they've filled it up with different stuff, and it's been amazing so far. I liked the hairstylists at the start because it was, you know, classic. There's a lot of stuff in this show that's like, this is classic rom-com stuff, but it's just these characters are so great that I'm just like fully in. I don't mind that they're just like doing a rom-com trope, even though I can see that it's a rom-com trope, because I'm excited to see these characters in this rom-com trope, you know? And so like seeing the hairstylist, seeing the way that Gojo protected Marin in that moment, and then finding out it's a misunderstanding, of course. It's very classic. I did like those hairstylists though, like the main hairstylist, blonde guy. Like I liked the passion, you know. That's a great passion of like, take care of your hair and don't be walking around in skimpy clothing because you'll get cold and it'll make you sick or whatever. Which it did end up doing it. And I love the Marin getting sick storyline, because again, it's like such a rom-com trope. I mean, it's such an anime trope in general of like, big main character gets sick, other character goes over and takes care of them while they're sick, right? It's like I see it in like every second anime I watch, and I see it in about 1 in 200 Western media, you know, like it's definitely like an anime thing. But it really works. It's really effective. It's one of those rom-com tropes that when I see them doing it, I'm like, oh cool, we're gonna get this now, you know. Like I get really excited for it because I'm excited to see how these characters deal with it, and it tends to just be sweet. Like every time that they do, or like most of the time at the very least that shows do this, it's just nice. It's just like, this is a good excuse for the characters to appreciate each other and to show that they love each other. So I really like that. Marin's voice actor continues to be just amazing. I mean, she's always been like an incredible voice actor, and this just goes to show. I mean, she's so natural, and then like with the sickness, she sounds like really convincingly sick, and then then she healed a bit and she sounded convincingly a little sick, you know. Like that's a really hard thing to do, to have like different levels of sickness with your voice, and she did that very, very well. So I loved that. I loved the kiss on the bunny head scene where Marin is sitting there and she's so grateful to Gojo, she leans across and just kisses him on the side of the head. That's so adorable. Like just small scenes like that are so nice, because I love that Marin's affectionate. Like I love that I think I say this whenever I see this in characters a lot. I love when I see characters being physically affectionate. I love when I see them like casually touching other people, like, you know, putting their arm around them, or you know, doing stuff like that. Because for me, I'm also kind of like that. I mean, like I try to figure out what people are actually comfortable with, but I tend to be quite physically affectionate with people, or I will have my arm around people, or like lean my head on someone, or do stuff like that. Because I like it. It's just, I've kind of been like that for a lot of my life. I was kind of a clingy child, and so I grew up and became clingy, and so I cling to people. But being a physically affectionate person myself, I really appreciate when I see that on screen, and also when it's in a rom-com, it's all the better, because like any sort of physical interaction is like progress in the show. It's something that's really exciting. So I like seeing that, you know. I think also something that's great about the show that this isn't in my notes, I just thought of this now while talking, is that because I mentioned progress in this show, right? This is a rom-com where, like, I love progress in this show, and progress would be great. I don't think I'm going to be disappointed if we get to the end of the season and there hasn't been, like, a major romantic progress. And you know why? Because everything about the show is so well done, and I feel comfortable with these characters getting closer to one another because I feel like they're sort of naturally coming closer to one another, and I don't feel like it needs to have like major romantic leaps. I don't know exactly why that is with this show specifically, but like there's a lot of, you know, I watch a lot of romance anime, I would say. And I feel like a lot of the time with romance anime, I do want major progress, and I would prefer they do a lot of progress, you know, sort of continuously, and then the characters get together and then they stay together and the show keeps going. That's always what I say with romance stuff, is like one of my least favorite things about romance genre, when, you know, like that has kind of been accepted within the romance genre as like a part of it, is that like romance shows tend to, and I would say this is about 70-80% of the time maybe, have the characters get together at the end, like in the last episode or the last 2 episodes or something like that. Like at the very end, the characters get together. And I get it. It's like, it's a romance show. The idea is like, oh, the goal is for these 2 characters to get together. But for me, it's not. I'm just watching the characters, and I want them to get together because I think they would be cute together and it would be really nice. But then I want to keep watching the characters, and I want to see how their relationship develops. I want to see all of those things. And not many shows provide that. There are definitely shows out there that provide that, and I love when they do. And I'm not going to give examples because I don't want to spoil those shows for you, because I think like not knowing that they're going to get together and like halfway through the show can help assist the show's pacing and stuff for me, and it can help it be more of a surprise. But I do love stuff like that. So anyway, so yeah, but with this show, I think it's a fusion of these characters are so entertaining on their own, and also I don't feel like I want to rush them into anything, especially because it feels like Gojo needs to figure more stuff out before he's like ready for something like that. And also I think the cosplay part of the show is so compelling on its own that I don't really need romantic progress right now. So all of that is to say, like, I would love if in this season they got together or something. That would be amazing. But I'm not gonna be like, if they don't get together by the end of the season, I'm gonna be kind of sad, because I don't think I will be. I think I will enjoy this season maybe the same amount, regardless of if they get together this season or not. So anyway, his whole ass real name. I loved also the bit where he like reaches into her laundry, like he's very nervous to reach into her laundry, and he finally does it to just pull something out, and he pulls something out and he looks at it, and it's of course like an eroge game shirt. Like, of course it's the Humiliation Club or whatever it's called shirt. And he's just like, I always love those moments of like Gojo was really freaked out about something, and then he realizes like, oh, it's Marin, and like he gets that dead-eyed look on his face of like like he's done with Marin's shit, you know. Like that dynamic is very funny to me, when like she goes so weird that he stops being flustered and just starts being like a little disappointed in her. It's so funny to me, because unironically I love, and I don't even just like this as a joke, I love it as a character thing. I love that Marin likes like porn games and stuff. And the reason I like this is because, one, you know, it allows her to be like a real anime fan. Like, she's supposed to be like an actual anime fan, like extreme, you know what I mean? Like, she's supposed to be kind of like a stereotype of an anime fan driven to the extreme, but a woman, you know, like, but if that was also like a gyaru. So that's what the character concept is to me. And so, like, fitting like porn games into that is to me like great. But also I'm kind of the opinion that like we like tend to treat sexuality and pornography and stuff a bit too taboo. Like, we're like, nobody's comfortable talking about it or you know, acknowledging it. And I'm not saying everyone should be talking about it all the time, but it's like, it's weird that it's such a normal thing that so many people consume, and like might consume a lot of it, and yet it's just something we like all do secretly, you know? And I get why, but I also think like we can dial it back a little. We can just like, we don't have to like avoid saying that porn exists, you know, and we don't have to avoid saying that we like it, I think, because I think that's fine. So I kind of like that she unabashedly likes it and talks about it, because to me, I genuinely think that's kind of really healthy. Even though it's something that Gojo finds kind of strange, at the same time, she talks about it and like talks about like, okay, yeah, but I like it, but also there's like reasons that I like it other than just it's sexy, you know? Like, I also like this about it. I found this funny. I like these characters. And then Gojo played it and he was like, yeah, I actually really enjoyed that part of it as well, you know? And so it's like, it's not just completely disregarding it because it's like, because it's sexy or ecchi or whatever, but actually, you know, taking it in as a piece of media. So I've always liked that about Marin's character, and I also find it really funny when Gojo is like kind of, I don't want to say irritated by it, but he's just like nonplussed. It's very funny to me. I like Himeno Amane so far. He's a very cool character. I didn't like clock that he was a guy immediately, so I mean that he's done his job successfully. But he seems very cute. I liked the line. Oh, this was another translation thing that I liked, but where he saw the picture of Marin and was like, "Oh, you're such a gyaru. I love that for you," or something like that. And there was something about that line that I was like, it's so like, first of all, it's just funny phrasing to me. But I think I always find like, I love that for you written in anime subtitles. I always find that funny. But also, I don't know. I just think that like, that was a nice little moment of connection between those two, because that's the look she's going for. You know, it's like Marin wants to be perceived like that. And so for him to like pick up on that and immediately compliment her on that is like, it's a very sweet, very sweet moment. And like, doing that without it being at all like flirty, he's doing it as like her peer, which I think is really nice as well. He's doing it in the same way that like girls would say that to each other, you know what I mean? Which is nice. I think when I see guys, and this is maybe unnecessarily gendering something, but I think you'll know what I mean anyway. When I see guys complimenting girls in the same way that girls compliment girls, which tends to be like kind of a different thing. But when that happens, it tends to be quite nice because it feels different. Like, it's one thing to say like, you're looking gorgeous, but like, it's another thing to say like, oh, I love your nails. Like, man, that color like really makes your eyes pop, or you know, something like that. I don't know. I'm not a girl. I'm not great at that stuff, but I do tend to say like, I love your makeup or whatever to people. But like, when people say stuff like that, it's like, it's like they're complimenting them on like a choice they made, and I think that's something that's really appreciated. Like, you know, I chose to have my fashion like that, and then you're saying, hey, that fashion is like killing it. That fashion is doing what you intended it to do, which makes people feel good about themselves, rather than just like, you look great, you look beautiful. Because like, I feel like we look at ourselves in the mirror sometimes. Maybe Marin doesn't. She seems to have pretty good confidence in herself, but like a lot of us will look in the mirror and be like, I wish I didn't look like me. I wish I looked like someone else. So when they hear you look good, it's like, no, well, whatever. But if it's like you're complimented on something that you chose to do, then it's like, well, that decision that you made was the right one. And I've noticed it, and I'm telling you right now, because it's like, it stood out to me. That tends to make people feel really good. So yeah, anyway, that is my Dress Up Darling Season 2, Episode 2. I love this show. I love this show. It's 4:30 a.m. right now. Excuse me. I stayed up extra late to make sure I could record this video, because I don't have as much time to do it tomorrow, but I wanted to make sure I did this video and I did it right. Instead of rushing it tomorrow, I wanted to make sure I did it properly today. So that's how much I love this show. Anyway, thank you for watching. Support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I will see you next time. Goodbye.